I want to talk to you about this blindfold steel cage match. It's one of the most infamous matches in TNA history.
It shouldn't be.
Well, it's infamous.
Yeah.
What's the story behind it?
Oh man, like me and Chris was like, we were in this big feud, and I was supposed to have put his eye out and everything. So they're like, oh, to even the field, you should have to see like he does and be in a blindfold match. And I was just like, man, this ain't the 80s no more. Like that match is just not it's so hard to pull off, especially in those times. Like even today, like the crowd is, this, and I was just like, all right, well, if that's what you want to do. And then I was like, wait, this is inside of like an electrified cage too. Like there's so many gimmicks like going on in here, but thank God, like the cage wasn't on, when we did it, but it wasn't until like 30 minutes before our match started that they realized that they didn't have the blindfolds. So they ran to somewhere and just got two black bags and just put over her head that didn't have drawstrings or anything. So like they kept falling off. And there's a point in the match when I look at Chris and I said, "No, hell with this." I said, "We're taking it home." And he's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yep." I was like, grab. I think it was the beer bottle and for the finish or whatever. I was like, "We're going home." And I got to the back, and to his credit, Vince Russo, he was standing right there, and he knew it too. And I just lit into him, and he goes, "I am so sorry." Blah blah blah. He goes, "I understand if you want to punch me." I said, "Oh, I'm not going to punch you." I said, "I want to." He goes, "To make it up," he goes, "I'll let you do any match that you want to do." And then that's when we did the Texas Death Match after that.
The crowd turned on that match so quickly.
I should have turned on it as soon as the music hit.
Like it was like less than a minute in, and the crowd was chanting "Fire Russo" or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then it turned into "This is boring."
Yep.
Like, how do you feel when you're hearing that?
You try to tune it out as much as you can, but there's at some point you gotta say, okay, enough is enough. Like they'll figure out a way to fill this time in somewhere else. I was like, it's time to go home. Like I'm not sitting out here no more, making a fool of myself.
Could you see each other?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah, but it was like I barely. It was like really weird, It was like because where the stitching was like really wide, so sometimes the bag would like come over and like mess up your blind, where you couldn't see, so you're blind, and I just remember watching the movie The Django to Django where they had
Django Unchained.
Yeah, where he has the bags on their head, and they're like, I can't see shit out of this thing, and like they rip it more. That's what I started laughing because I should have just ripped that bag off my head.
There's a point where Chris Harris punches you, maybe out of frustration, but it looks like he like actually connects with you.
Oh, you probably did because we didn't care for each other that much at that time. Like there was some stuff that kind of went on or whatever with us splitting up and stuff, and yeah, we were laying into each other.
There was some interesting match stipulations during that era of TNA.
Yeah,
The blindfold steel cage match is certainly one of them. The reverse battle royal.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't get. I'm like, wait, we're going to start fighting here, but you got to make it into the ring now and then throw the guy back out. If you have to explain it to the wrestlers, I'm sure the people at home going, what the hell is this? Like, what is happening? Like so it's one of those things.
Like, how do you try to make that match work? Like you're trying to prevent people from going into the ring, which as a wrestler is a pretty common / easy thing to do.
Yeah, and then they keep adding other stuff. They're like, okay, well, let's put a ladder here. Now you got to hang the belt and all this. I'm like, my God, this is way too much. I was like, can I please get eliminated first? Like, I don't think I can memorize all these rules you got going on here.
So you were aware that this was a terrible match idea.
Oh, everybody did. I think even the booker, like after they started watching, they're like, oh, this was a bad idea, but we're going to let them do it.
There was that.
I think they did it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't do it just once.